Warning, spoilers ahead. Do not proceed if you haven't watched Lucifer 5b. Lucifer Morningstar may be trading in his horns for a halo. Lucifer star Tom Ellis spoke with ET's Krause about the upcoming season of the show and what Lucifer as God may mean for the fate of Deckerstar. When asked about Lucifer seemingly taking on the role of the big man upstairs, Ellis played coy on whether Lucifer is actually God now. "Well, I can't tell you that," Ellis told ET. "I think we're left to assume that that's probably what's happening next in Lucifer's life, but I think we learned that maybe it's not that simple in the final season. This next step in Lucifer's life is not one he's necessarily planned on, but Ellis says as far the next season is concerned, Lucifer's journey has not gone full circle yet. Lucifer's journey has not gone full circle yet, which is what I think we would have assumed it had done at this point," Ellis explained. "There's still one part of Lucifer's journey that he hasn't banked on, basically. Not that he was planning this journey out, but I think he probably felt like this was it and then all of a sudden it isn't. While it may not have been planned for Lucifer, Ellis knew his role as God was coming for some time now. Well, I'd known what was happening for a while, actually," Ellis revealed. "The weird thing was when we were filming season 5, for the majority of it we thought that that was going to be our final season because that's what we were told. Though a big transition for the demon," Ellis said he was happy with how his character and the show have been left off. "I was happy with what we did and where we left it because I feel like we left it on. I always like to leave on an upward inflection, like, oh, what's happening, just before we go. So yeah, I was happy with that for sure," Ellis shared. As far as Deckerstar goes, fans will be seeing a lot of the couple in season 6. At the end of 5b, Lucifer puts the ring on Chloe to save her life and send her back to Earth. Of course we noticed he slid it on that special finger. It was very intentional. I mean, obviously it's very symbolic," Ellis shared. "And I think because Lucifer felt like that would be the end of him at that moment in time, that's why it's symbolic in that moment, because it keeps them connected for eternity in that sense. And our audience would never have seen a proposal otherwise." Being able to admit his love for Chloe after 5 seasons allowed Lucifer to come back to Earth from heaven and truly experience love for the first time. "I think that Lucifer had many doubts about what love actually is and what that means to him because he felt he probably never experienced it," he explained. "But I think he's realized through this whole journey that he has experienced love and it's the first time he's been able to admit that to himself when he admitted it to her.